Your body has a built-in fat loss switch. Most people never turn it on. That's why people diet for months, eat less, exercise more, and still stay fat. But when you understand how fat loss actually works, everything changes. I lost 40 kilograms in 10 months using this exact system. And the crazy part, it's much simpler than the fitness industry wants you to believe. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 principles that control fat loss. No diet trends, no gimmicks, just the fundamentals. Once you understand these, losing fat becomes predictable. Let's start with the biggest mistake people make. Most people overcomplicate fat loss, but the body follows one rule: energy balance. This simply means if your body uses more energy than it receives, you lose fat. If you eat more energy than you burn, you gain fat. That's it. It's basic biology. Your body stores energy as fat. And when energy becomes scarce, your body uses those fat stores. Think of it like a bank account. Food is money going in. Movement is money going out. If more money leaves than enters, the balance drops. Fat loss works exactly the same way. Now here's where people mess this up. They try extreme diets, keto, juice cleansings, detox plans, but those diets only work when they create a calorie deficit. And the moment that deficit disappears, fat loss stops. So the real goal is not a specific diet. The goal is simply create a consistent calorie deficit. Now here's something most people don't understand. Fat loss is not just about eating less, it's about controlling hunger. Because hunger is the reason diets fail. Your body has a powerful survival mechanism. When you eat too little, hunger increases, energy drops, cravings explode, and eventually you binge. But protein changes this. Protein is the most filling nutrient. It keeps you full longer, it stabilizes blood sugar, and it helps maintain muscle while losing fat. Muscle is important because it keeps your metabolism higher. So a simple rule for fat loss is this: make protein the center of every meal. Chicken, eggs, Greek yogurt, fish, lean beef, beans, tofu. When your meals contain enough protein, staying in a calorie deficit becomes much easier. You feel satisfied, you stop thinking about food constantly, and your diet becomes sustainable. Food controls most of fat loss, but movement accelerates it. When people think of exercise, they imagine brutal workouts, endless cardio, sweating for hours. But the truth is, daily movement matters more. Walking, standing, taking the stairs, moving more during the day. These small actions burn a surprising amount of calories. Scientists call this NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, and it can account for hundreds of calories per day. Think about it. Someone who sits all day might burn 300 to 500 fewer calories than someone who moves. Over weeks and months, the difference becomes huge. So the simple fat loss habit is this: walk more. 10,000 steps per day is a great target. Walking is powerful because it burns calories, reduces stress, improves health, and doesn't destroy your recovery. This is where most people fail. They try to be perfect. Perfect diet, perfect workouts, perfect routine. But perfection never lasts. Life happens. You eat a pizza. You miss a workout. You go on a vacation. And then people think, I ruined everything. So they quit. But fat loss doesn't require perfection. It requires consistency. If you stay in a calorie deficit most days, fat loss happens. One meal won't stop it. One bad day won't stop it. Fat loss is simply the result of repeated behavior over time. Think weeks, think months, not days. When you understand this, dieting becomes much easier. You stop chasing perfection and focus on progress. It's the exact system how I lost 40 kilos in 10 months. If you're serious about losing fat, grab my free fat loss framework, first link in the description. Enter your email and it lands in your inbox instantly. Now, most people believe fat loss is about willpower, but environment matters far more. If junk food is always around, you will eventually eat it. If healthy food is easy to access, you will eat that instead. Your environment silently shapes your decisions. So one of the most powerful strategies is simply design your environment. Keep protein foods in the fridge. Remove snacks from your house. Prepare simple meals in advance. Make healthy options the easiest options. Because when the environment supports your goals, discipline becomes much easier. Sleep might be the most underrated fat loss tool. When you sleep poorly, two hormones change dramatically. Ghrelin increases, leptin decreases. Ghrelin increases hunger. Leptin tells your brain you are full. So when you sleep less, you feel hungrier all day and your cravings increase. At the time, your energy drops, which means you are less likely to move. This combination makes fat loss much harder, so aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Good sleep improves hunger control, energy levels, and consistency. One big reason people quit dieting is unrealistic expectations. They want instant results, but fat loss takes time. Healthy fat loss speed is roughly 0.5 to 1% of body weight per week. This means if you weigh 100 kilograms, losing around 1.5 to 1 kilogram per week is excellent progress. It might feel slow, but over time it adds up dramatically. This is exactly how I lost 40 kilograms in 10 months. Not through extreme diets, but through consistent habits. Small actions repeated daily. If you're serious about losing fat, grab the free fat loss framework, first link in the description. It's the exact system how I lost 40 kilograms in 10 months. Enter your email and it comes in your inbox instantly. So remember this, fat loss isn't complicated. Your body follows simple biological rules. Create a calorie deficit, eat enough protein, move more, sleep well, and stay consistent. When you apply these principles long enough, fat loss becomes predictable.